Hey, what's going on, y'all? Just wanted to holler at y'all, just like I always do, touch bases with y'all. But, today I wanted to share a little story with y'all. Mindset is everything. It's the start of everything. The way you approach things, the way things end, the way you handle things, the way you handle people, the way you even deal with your own life. And, check this out. Just listen to the story. I was in the store, and these two brothers, they might have been brothers, they was with each other. One brother told the other brother, man, I got more money than you. And the younger brother was, he got upset, or cousin, sibling, whatever it was, they got upset. Like, oh no, you don't got more money than me. And then so the other older child, he say, oh yeah, I got more money than you. He pull out his money out of his pocket, and now he flexing, he feeling good and stuff like that by himself. The younger brother say, so what? I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get me some more money. I'm gonna have more money than you. All fine and dandy. We was in the store when I heard this, and I was listening to it, and I'm just sitting there thinking, look how small it is on the small scale of how that's affecting, us as people. Because when we get to a larger scale and we get older, a lot of us still carry that same thought, that same mindset, of flexing on other people. And I know everybody want to shine. I ain't saying that, but this is what I'm saying. Check this out. If that is your brother, sister, sibling, or whatsoever have you, cousin, whatever it is, best friend, let's start having a different type of conversation, or agreement with each other. It's like, hey, listen, I got X amount of dollars, you got X amount of dollars. What can we do to build something around here? What can we do to grow? What can we do to leave a legacy behind? What can we do, to change our surroundings, to grow our mindset, to grow others' mindset? What can we do? You see, those are the type of mindset. That's the type of mindset that we need to start having amongst each other, to start helping to build with each other, to grow with each other, even in your relationship with your significant other. We got to have that type of mindset to build together, because we keep going competing with each other, because that's what it is at the end of the day. You competing against your own brother, your own sister, your own friend, the people out there in the streets. Hey, listen, that competition stuff is good because it feeds that hunger, it feeds that fight that you want to get it, you want to grow, you want to get in. But on the other end, like, listen, when you in that struggle, you want to fight, at some point in time, when you growing, you going to build a team around you. You got to be able to work with that team. How about start building a team right there in your inner circle with your own family? If they on the same page as you. If they not on the same page as you, then maybe you need to start finding some people that's around you that can get on the same page as you and start building. You see, it's the difference when you with your brother and you tell your brother, and I'm talking about your actual brother or actual sister or someone close. It's different when you with them and you guys put your money together to grow and build something bigger than it is for you to try to put them down, to try to belittle them, to make yourself feel uplifted. You see, that's how legacies start. I've been seeing posters come across where it's telling people stop buying this type of vehicle, and how about you purchase land, or stop buying this, or how about you purchase a house and flip that. Hey, listen, that mindset wasn't developed for a lot of us, and we need to start understanding how to do that, how to work that. How about this? How about why don't we take this challenge? If you and your friends, we all go out, we buy them Jordans, we buy them J's, the Vapor Masters, that's $214 in the store. Get it like this. How about for you, who you and your friends finna go buy them brand new shoes that's come out. How about you all take that money that you finna use to buy that object or that item or them pair of shoes that's finna come out and use it to invest into something, into a business. Because when you do that, when you put that money together and you start to invest into a business or into yourself, and you start to flip that, guess how many pairs of shoes you can buy then? It becomes different. It's the mindset, it's the way you see and think of things is what's gonna help change and get you to understand, like, hey, listen, we can do more than just this. And I ain't telling you not to have fun and enjoy yourself. No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying to do it in a different way and building each other up, growing with each other. You see, you buy that one piece of property, you buy that one piece of land, you get into that investment, you and your friends, when that money starts to circle around and turn over, you're going to have more money coming in eventually down the line than you would if you had just bought them $200. See, $200 can go so much further when you put in the right type of investment and stuff like that than it would just putting it into a pair of shoes or whatever. And I'm not telling you guys not to get no shoes. I'm just trying to give you a different way of thinking. You don't have to be, and some of us got habits of small things, $5 here, $10 there, start gathering that money up and start putting it towards something that can improve who you are as a human being, improve your mindset. we got to start thinking differently from what we used to think before. And I always tell you guys this: if you keep thinking the way you've been thinking, you're gonna always get what you always been what you've gotten. And in order to get something different, you got to think different. You got to move different. Different outcomes come from a different start or state of mind. You know, so I'm trying to educate you guys just to understand. Like, listen, mindset is big. Learn who you are as a person. Learn what it means to grow and to build. You know, so I want you guys to just look inside yourself and just say, who am I? Like, what it is that I like to do? What can I do? And when you come across something that you know that can help you, or you learn something, like, utilize it and push it to the max. A lot of us out there, we have a mindset where we know we consumers, and that's one thing that we know. We all are consumers in some form or another, but some of us are more consumers than of others. And some of the things that we consuming ain't really benefiting or helping us in any type of way, besides showing off for the next person. If you got to show off for somebody else, then that's something that you need to look inside yourself and see what's going on. Because you shouldn't have to prove yourself to anybody. Remember, it's the mindset. You got to feel comfortable about who you are. But back to that little subject, that little story that I wanted to tell you, that I told you guys about. Listen, when you start to pull each other together like that, and you start to grind, you start to hustle, you know, great things happen. You know, but you got to be willing to go through the hard times, the grind, the hustle. You got to have that patience, most of all, over everything, because a lot of times things ain't going to come over time. It ain't going to come overnight. All these things take time and progress. It takes time to develop. And we see people out there in the world that don't already have these big things. They got like 100-some thousand followers. They got all this money in the bank, but we won't never see where they started from in the beginning. A lot of these people we look up and we research, if we do, you'll see that they started from pretty much nothing, or, you know, not even just nothing. They just started from the bottom, you might as well say, and they gradually worked their way up, but they believed their mindset was in a different position than where a lot of our mindsets already is. So I just want you guys to take that tidbit and just look and just think about it. Hey, listen, how can I grow with myself, or how can I grow with somebody else? How can we master, you know, our money? How can we mature it? How can we master our thought process, our mental state? You know, how can we just grow overall? You know, self-awareness is big for me. You got to know who you are in order to be able to know what it is that you want to do. You got to find out who you are, find out what it is about yourself that you like, that you don't like, things you want to grow from, the things you want to achieve. You know, once you learn who you are, you know, you'll understand a lot about why you do the things that you do. And once the other person that you're around understand those simple things as well, you know, then y'all be able to team up on a better position, because you will know where their mindset at, they'll know where your mindset at, so y'all can come to a better conclusion of what it is that you want to do. But listen, the whole point of the story is work together. We got to start working together in some sense or another. We can't be competing with each other. Competition ain't get us nowhere but where we was yesterday. Are you better than you was yesterday, today, or are you the same person? So that's what I'm saying. We got to start working together to grow with each other, to build one another up. We don't want to just own Joyce. We want to own the whole plaza. We want to own the whole block. We want to own the whole street. You know what I mean? We want all that. That's what we want. Ownership, growth, building mindset, man. Hey, keep rocking with me, y'all. I'm coming back at y'all later. Another video. Stay tuned. Peace.